going to do my best to connect them. Okay. Ta-da. Ta-da. Okay, so now I'm working from the posterior side because that's where I'm going to be able to see. All right, so I'm going to open it up. And look what I see. I truly love doing this stuff, right?
Beautiful.
Right? She's going, right? Okay, so let's see what we have. On our list, we had moderator band, sheet part only. Moderator band, right here. Right here. Right where my, moderator band.
Oh, that's the
Uh-huh. See the band?
Mm-hmm.
Moderator band, sheet part only. Moderator, it's in the ventricle. Moderator band, sheet part only.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now, see over here? That's my auricle. Now I can see what's inside of my auricle. You see the texture inside of my auricle?
Mm-hmm.
What's that texture called? What's my muscle in my right auricle? My right atrium, excuse me, better. What's my muscle in my right atrium? Pectinate muscle. Thank you, Emily. She put her finger, right? See over here, Ivy?
Yep.
Okay, see that? That's in, see, my right atrium? See the texture in there? See all those little folds? Right? Right? Right, so I have pectinate muscle. You'll see many more times, I promise you. Okay, pectinate muscle. Now, what's my valve between my right atrium and my right ventricle? Tricuspid valve. I'm going to put this down over here. You see the shiny stuff?
Mm-hmm.
See the shiny stuff at my finger? See the shiny stuff at my finger?
I want to see, I want to see.
I promise you.
Okay.
See the shiny stuff at my
Yeah.
thumb?
Uh-huh.
That's a cusp.
Yep.
You see the strings coming down from it? See, yeah, there we go. See the strings coming down?
Mm-hmm.
Chordae tendineae. See what they're attached to?
Okay.
Papillary muscle, right? So we have, and you will have plenty of time, I promise. Okay, we have my tricuspid valve. See my strings? Chordae tendineae. See how nice they're attached to this? Papillary muscle. Look, 1, 2, 3 cusps.
Oh,
One,
jeez.
I'll come over here. 1,
All right.
2, 3 cusps. Oh, see, isn't this fun? It is, yeah, this is my, okay, this side.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. See? 1, 2, 3. 3 cusps. See my strings?
Mm-hmm.
Chordae tendineae. See what they're attached to?
Yep.
Papillary muscle.
Mm-hmm.
While we're down over here, see my texture in my wall?
Mm-hmm.
Tuberculate carne.
Mm.
See? You'll have time, right? You'll
Please, what is the name of this?
moderator band. You see? So you see the texture over here in my ventricle? Tuberculate carne. Okay, so I should have done this in the first place, but in my heart, in our heart, because we all stand up on 2 legs, okay? Oh, I put the hearts away. Okay. The orientation between the superior vena cava and the inferior vena cava is a straight line. But a sheep goes this way, right?
Mm-hmm.
So his superior vena cava goes this way, but his inferior vena cava comes in at a right angle because his little body goes this way, right? Right? Okay. So instead of on our heart, we'd have the inferior vena cava from the top going into the right atrium and the inferior vena cava from the bottom. Okay? We cut through the superior vena cava. My goal is to find the inferior vena cava, but I have to look going at an angle, at a 90-degree angle. Okay, just bear with me for 1 second. So when I open it up, right? So we cut, and we're seeing what's right in here, right? This is my here's my superior vena cava. This is the wall between the 2 ventricles. I'm going to find 2 openings right next to each other. 1, 2, which I'm going to put the probe in. One opening is for the inferior vena cava, and one opening is for the coronary sinus. Coronary sinus is not going to be cut. When I put my probe in, it's not going to come back out again because my coronary sinus is a continuous vein. But we had to cut the inferior vena cava, we're going all the way down the back, right, Sean? would be this long as the sheep's back.
Yeah.
So when I put the probe in, the blood vessel that it comes out of is my inferior vena cava, and the blood vessel that it does not come out of is my coronary sinus. So looking at my medial section, looking at my medial section, I should be able to see 2 holes in my medial wall. Can you kind of see I got 2 holes a little bit messed up in there, but you see by my thumb, right? See over here?
Mm-hmm.
That's the corner sinus of the.
Yeah. So you see my opening sitting down over here, right? See my openings in the,
Mm-hmm.
yeah? Okay, so I'm gonna put my probe in the top one. Okay? What happens when I put it in the top one? Okay, if it comes out, which one is it? Coronary sinus or inferior vena cava? Which one did I cut?
Inferior vena cava.
I cut the inferior vena cava, otherwise it'd have to be the length of the whole sheep's back. So the superior opening is for the inferior vena cava. If I take my probe and put it in the one that's beneath it, okay, you can see where my probe is between the adipose, right? Okay, but I can't get it out unless I break it.
It goes all the way around.
Yes, it does, because my coronary sinus is continuous, right, you see? My coronary sinus is continuous with my great cardiac vein, and I can't get it out, right? Right? See right here? All right, hold on. In there.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, okay, right, so everybody see the difference between inferior vena cava and coronary sinus, right? So now, so far, we did everything over there. We did pectinate muscle, we did chordae tendineae, we did papillary muscle, we did the cusp of the tricuspid valve, we did the coronary sinus opening, and we did the inferior vena cava. And we didn't take all that long. I'm gonna show you just a couple more things, and then we're gonna call it a night. We will have our work from now on. It's gonna be mostly doing this stuff. So don't worry that you didn't see it or you didn't get a video. You have time, I promise you. Okay, and so now, so to me, like I said, I just love looking at this. So we also did moderator band. Okay, now, I see the thickness of my wall? Right? Okay, let's take a look and see how thick the other wall is. Which was my nice sharp one? Do we remember?
I don't know.
Me neither. Teach me to be
More
sloppy.
wet than the others?
Yeah, I know, right? Okay.
It was.
Okay, well, okay, so I'm gonna just cut a little piece out so you guys can see. Okay, can you see how thick this wall is versus that wall? Right? See how thick this one is versus that one? Okay, there's one more thing that I'm just gonna show you,
Oh, okay.
right?
Oh,
The
boy.
difference, and sometimes it's even more. Okay. Not gonna be on a test, but I'm gonna show you anyway. It's going to be the pulmonary semilunar valve. So the tricuspid valve is pretty neat, right? Nobody has an issue finding the tricuspid valve, right? Right? Okay. Just FYI, I'm gonna show you the pulmonary semilunar valve because I like it. Okay, it doesn't have chordae tendineae, it doesn't attach to a papillary muscle, it's just a flap of connective tissue. Okay, so here's my pulmonary trunk. So I need to look right over in here. And I'm gonna need somebody, right, okay. Amber, can you see right where my thumb is?
Like right.
Hold on, I'm gonna show you and then you'll show me.
Okay.
See right in here? See that little flap?
Okay.
That's one of the that's one of the flaps in my, okay, so I'm gonna, right?
Like right in here.
Yep, okay. Okay, that's the semilunar valve, the pulmonary semilunar valve. And there should be another one, right here. See where it's cut?
Right
Okay,
in here.
all right. So we're gonna have to walk and talk, come. Okay. See right there? And there's a third one, right? So this one, right? Okay, we're coming around. Trying to think if there's anything else. That's it. Right, see right there? This one? And that one. Okay. Okay. So, you can see okay, look, she's looking at me, she's going, don't forget me over here. She's going, listen, you see the eyes? Okay, come on over here, because, no. Joyce, see, right there? I'm not gonna put it on the test, I just like showing it.
Oh,
Okay, right, go ahead.
one.
Okay, and so normally there's three, just a very quick, another little interesting story, the reason I like showing that, when my son was 16 and he wanted to play soccer, it was at one of those times when like a couple of people, young athletes died, and so they made us do extra tests. So they send him at 16 over to the doctor, and the doctor said, oh, I threw something off.